Welcome to Toffee TV. It is the match preview, Everton versus Swansea, joined by Michael for this. Michael, Everton on a good run. Next up, bottom of the table, Swansea. The Evertonian in us goes like that straight away, doesn't it?
1 win in 10 games, says everything you need to know, doesn't it?
But in all seriousness, this should be a game that Sam Allardyce is looking to get maximum points from, shouldn't it? Keep the run going.
Definitely.
They've had a weird little run at Goodison Swansea from a team that we always used to beat. They've had a couple of draws of late, haven't they? I know we needed a last minute equaliser last season from Seamus Coleman at home. And
we always seem to get them though when either we're just coming off a bad run or we're just coming off a good run. So it seems to be their like our kind of stopgap. It's that kind of game for us, it seems.
They won at the weekend. They beat West Brom. Done something Liverpool couldn't do this week. Beat West Brom, obviously. Wilfred Boney scored. He scored the week before and they lost at Stoke, but he scored the winner. So you know he's a player you've got to look out for. He was brilliant for Swansea first time round, wasn't he?
His first spell was brilliant, but when he went to City, he just couldn't get it in the side.
No. But he's got things a good signing for them. Good that obviously he scored the goals for them. They played against Man City in the week, beaten 4-0. At home, which is I mean, City are going around doing that to most teams, to be fair, aren't they? What kind of approach do you think Sam Allardyce will take to this, or will it be very similar, cagey and see what happens, or do you expect Everton to be a little bit more offensive?
I think you've got to be more offensive, but he's got to. It's going to be the same, not in the same respect as come here, let's try and get out alive. It's going to be get through the first half an hour and then go from there. You know. It's got to be like that, because we can't go over there thinking we're just going to roll them over, because they've just came off the bat for hard and they're going to look to fucking react from that. You know, we can't just think it's a given. No one's got any right to look at Burnley. They're sitting 4th or 5th. You know, no team's got any God-given right to beat any other team in the league.
I think the crowd have got a big role to play.
Massively. It's got to be a bear pit. Every game at Goodison should be a bear pit. You know,
under the lights at Goodison is the saying, isn't it? And I suppose we've got to make it like that. I mean, for me, these are the side that Paul Clement. It's a passing side. They've been a passing side all the way through. I think they tried. Well, Martinez started it all, didn't he? And then Rodgers took it on. They've always tried to play that way. So they always allow you to have the ball, and I think the way Sam Allardyce has set the team up with Rooney in the midfield, you know, Sigurdsson just coming into some form now, I think it's a team we can have joy against. Do you think he will go with the same side, that barring obviously any last minute injuries, the same team that won at Newcastle, or do you think maybe he'd be looking to put a Lookman in instead of Lennon, or maybe Niasse up front, maybe go 2 up?
I think there will be changes, because you know Allardyce even said himself there was tired legs from the Anfield game. You know, so I do think there will be changes. Not sure if you say like Lookman and that. I think, you know, what is it, 4 games in 10 days coming up? That's when you're going to see most changes. But got players like McCarthy's back fit, I believe.
It looks like he's going to be.
You know, he could come out for Garner. Garner's ran his socks off the last 2 games. You know, maybe that could be a change in there, but.
Maybe. I mean, I wonder if he'll stick with 2 defensive midfield players at home. You know, I don't think we always need it. Well, we don't always need it. I know Schneiderlin came in to the side at Newcastle, didn't play at Anfield. I wonder if he'll throw Tom Davies back in the midfield alongside Garner, maybe, or like you said, if he was to rest Garner and leave Schneiderlin in there, whether he bring Davies in there. Do you think there's any way back in for the likes of Davy Klaassen at the moment, or do you think he's just got to bide his time, or do you think he's going out on loan?
I think a loan shot wouldn't be the worst thing in the world for him, and I think he does have to just bide his time, because even though it's only been 4 or 5 games since Allardyce came in, you can already see the blueprint there for how he wants to play, how he wants his players to be, and I don't think Klaassen fits that just yet.
Right.
You know, if you look at when Spurs sold Bale and they bought in that crop of players, a lot of them did take a season at least to, you know, adjust to the lead, and I think that's going to be the same with Klaassen. and Sandro.
I think for me, Davy Klassen's one of them players that wants it. I think he wants to do well. He wants to make it here. Sandro is a little bit different. I don't know whether he might be thinking, I think I'll go back to Spain. I don't know. I've not heard any. You don't hear much, and obviously he's another one that's got to buy this time. But I think Davy Klassen wants to do it. You know. I mean, if we could win this game, got 22 points at the moment. We're a point down, I believe, on 17 games last season, which is incredible given where we were the other week. And it was about this time last year that we went on a good run. We lost the derby just before Christmas, but then we went on that good run.
But it's the game before the Arsenal game, before the derby.
That was when it started.
That
was when it started, and then obviously we went to Leicester and won that and beat Southampton. So we got a good bit of momentum, although we drew a Hull in between. But we got a good bit of momentum going. It'd be lovely to do it now. Obviously we've got Swansea at home, Chelsea at home, West Brom and Bournemouth away, and Manchester United at home. They're the 5 games between the 18th of December and New Year's Day. So, you know, there's 3 very winnable games, and then 2 home games against Chelsea and United, which anything can happen. Exactly, you know, anything can happen.
But when you're winning, you want them games to become thick and fast. You want to be playing every day if you win it. If you're doing like City, you want to be playing every day.
Yeah,
but if you're losing, you don't want to.
Yeah. Well, it felt like that the other week, didn't it? We were losing games, and it was like, I could do with a week off here, just to, you know, an international break every other week. Just to have a blow from me. I know me and Pedro coming in here. It seemed like every day just whinging, you know. But it's nice that we've moved on to talking about wins. Yeah, I mean, for me, if we can get this result, you know, that means that it keeps ticking over at Goodison. We'd be on a good run then. Again, we'd be up to 25 points before Christmas, which I think we'd have all threw our hand in a while ago for that, wouldn't we? It looked as though there was no chance of us getting that. You know,
we started to look up the table rather than over your shoulder.
Well, we've caught Watford, haven't we? You know, Watford with dark horses for Europe.
That's it.
A few weeks ago, and we're level points with them, or you know, we certainly caught them up the other night. So, you know, it's a winnable game. We've got to be wary that they're going to come and probably
expecting a reaction.
Yeah, they'll have a reaction, and also I think Paul Clement will come and try and set them up a little bit like we did at Anfield. To be fair, I think that's what he'll try and do. He'll try and keep them nice and tight. Probably waste a bit of time. We'll probably get a little bit of our own medicine thrown back at us at Goodison. But a lot of supporters I see tend to blame the away team when it does that, and it is frustrating when you're a home supporter, but I always think you should look to your own team. So if Everton can't break Swansea down, I'll be looking as to why Everton can't break Swansea down rather than
especially Swansea's when you've got the players in our Arsenal there. You've got Sigurdsson, Rooney, I think Calvert-Lewin,
and he has to come off the bench. Luckman, Vlasic maybe. You know, there's players you can open teams up. John Joe Kenny, you know, a little 1-2 down. He loves that, doesn't he? He loves the little give and go down the line. So listen, it's a game that I think we have to win. You know, these are minus 13, bottom of the league. Only won 3 games, lost 11 out of 17. And it's a chance for us. You know, we put that gap in between us in midweek, didn't we? It's a chance for us to re-establish that. Like you said, it's a chance to pull closer to maybe the teams above us and put the distance between the teams below us. And if we can do that, going into this busy Christmas period, who's to say where we'll be when we come out of it? You know, if we were to win, just for argument's sake, if we were to lose, say we lost to Chelsea and United, but we beat the other 3, you know, you're talking 31 points in January. You know, when you're going into that January transfer window.
Well, it's worth looking at. Like, you know, we've got them again in the cup first weekend of January. It's worth looking at where we are on that day to what we've done over Christmas kind of thing, just to see like sort of where we are, and because that's where you start looking at who your battles are for the running. You know, where you're going to find yourself. You know, give or take 2 or 3 places, say, but if we could,
this sounds berserk, I'm even saying this, but if we could come out of those 5 games unbeaten,
and
I mean, I'm just saying maybe a couple of draws with United and Chelsea and win the 3, or win 3 draws and 2 wins or something like that, and come out of this period,
it's healthy.
What a run that would be, and people would be looking at Everton then going, oh, these are actually in the race for a European place again now, and what was all relegation, and all, you know, all that'll be banished. But like me and Ped have said, it could so easily. For the way I'm feeling at the moment, it's great, and we're winning, and I'm a lot more confident. But until we win another 2 or 3 games, you're still going.
You're not out the woods,
we're not. Are we seen Crystal Palace turn a game around the other night? They were getting beaten, won it in the last minute. We've seen West Ham beat Chelsea at the weekend, draw with Arsenal in midweek, so they're not throwing the towel in by any stretch. West Brom went to Anfield and got a point. You know, there's teams who are fighting like we are, and I suppose it'll be our chance to put real daylight between us and Swansea. You know, there's 10 points at the minute. If we can come out this game 13 points ahead of them, they, you know, he's talking 5 wins for them to get back to us. So I think, you know, it's a game we have to win. We have to win. Let us know what you think in the comment section below. Is this a game we have? Of course, it's a game we have to win, isn't it? We have to win most games now, let's be honest. But yeah, there you go. If you haven't subscribed, do it now. Don't forget to click the bell notification button if you want more videos. Join us on Patreon. Big thanks to Michael for doing the preview with us. We'll see you soon on Toffee TV.